So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, I've got Lucy Wildheart and Samm Mullins. How you doing?
Hi.
We're good. We're good.
Live from Ghana.
Yes. So very hot. Very hot.
You can see.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thanks for having us on.
How hot is it over there? Did you say, Sam? How hot is it?
It's 32 degrees today, and that lasts to about 8 in the evening. So that's why we've come out here so early before the fight, because it's hot, it's hard work, but if you want to do it, you've got to do it, you know. So we're getting used to it, or should I say, Lucy's getting used to it.
Yeah. But it's nice at sort of poolside, is it?
It's that's hard. That's the hardest work, just sitting there talking to Lucy around the pool. All she wants to do is hit people.
Oh, it sounds such an awful job. Such an awful job.
Someone's got to do it.
Who's the lucky one here?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's good. It's good stuff. They're treating us well out here, actually. We're getting looked after.
Good.
That's good.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing. But Lucy, we're here to talk about you. I've heard good things about you, and you know that you've got a bright future, but we're going to take it back to the start. So where did it all begin for you?
So I started very young with karate, and then I've done many years of that and mixed martial arts. So it come very natural to me to just keep going with another sort of sport, which is quite similar. And when I was around 20, I went to a boxing gym, and I loved it from the first day. You know, you work so hard and you're about, wow, all adrenaline. I said to myself, I'm going to be a world champion one day. I'm still on the path. So, and I've done probably 4 years of amateur and then 4 years as a pro. So it's up to 8 years now, and I'm still love it, and I love it even more every day I'm doing it. So that's basically a short story, a long story short.
I told you all that.
Now I know. Now I know why Sam said it. Now I know.
Yeah. That's it.
So what do you feel so far in your career has been your sort of biggest achievement so far?
Probably when I got this opportunity to be with the setup I am now, have a Chris Hitching as a manager, and Samm Mullins as a trainer, and it sounds funny. Sometimes you probably say win this title, win that and that, but basically just get this setup that is looking after you and want the best for you and want the same for you as you want for yourself. Yeah. I'm going to say that's a big achievement, because not everyone gets this opportunity as I've got. And yeah, out of there, obviously, when I won the IBO Intercontinental title, I mean, it was quite a hard fight. She come from France and she really wanted to win. I had to work really hard to win that fight. So I'm very happy with that fight, and obviously I won my first belt, and it felt amazing. Really good. Yeah. I think,
as you say, that's kind of one of the biggest achievements, is to have that sort of solid team, isn't it? That team around you that you can rely on, and
yeah,
you know, have that foundation to build on. Because you look at a lot of fighters, you know, you sort of look at your Chris Eubank Jr., people like that. They're very much sort of a lone wolf, aren't they? They think, oh, you know, I can do this, I can do that. But if you've got that team behind you, because there's going to be days where it's going to be tough and it's going to be difficult, and you know that you've got that team around you to support you, I think it's just as valuable, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just want to ask someone a question that you don't really can figure out yourself, and having someone that you know going to give you the right answer, it's a really nice feeling to have that. And yes, people looking after you. I haven't really had that in a really good way, but now I have. So this is, I mean, it makes me feel.
Yeah, we've got a good bonding. You know, we bond well, we talk. I'm not one of them trainers that it's all about me. I sort of ask Lucy how she feels about these certain styles, certain ways of punching. And with Lucy, and I'm sat in front of her, she once her head's right and she agrees with what we're doing, not that she's like goes against it. She likes to know why she's doing it, what she gets out of it. Once you said it to her and she believes in it, as I said at the moment, you know, we're sitting on a fence now. It's time to go push her on world titles. I've said it to her from day one. I believe she can be a world title. There's not a girl out there that intimidates me, scares me, don't think she shouldn't be in there with us. So I told Lucy from this journey, it's a push on now. You know, we need the world title. And I believe with Lucy's ability, her dedication, her listening, you know, she wants to learn a sport. You know, she wants to know why, what happens if I do that. So it's brilliant for me. It's a challenge every day, but in a good way. And all of this is just brilliant. It's a brilliant experience, and I expect real big things from her.
Yeah, no, definitely. I can see by, you know, Lucy's face. She's grinning when you're talking. You've got such a nice bond, and
It is good.
You know, that's so instrumental, isn't it? That's a big thing to have. And
like you said, I think it's the key with when you talk of like fighters like all the Harrison, which were brilliant amateurs, but as a pro it didn't work because I believe they were running their own show. And saying when I train with Lucy, she knows what I expect, and there isn't a day, you know, we're running at 7 o'clock this morning. Since we've been here, we've ran every morning. Obviously I've not ran as fast as Lucy, but I'm along with her. But the dedication, that you can't ask for any more. We're going to the gym at 5 o'clock, and she's been on the sunbed for about an hour saying, I want to do something. You know, she's buzzing. You can't buy them sort of people. It's so hard to get them people in this day and age. So
I think it's mostly comes from, you know, I trust Sam. I trust him very, very much. And that's why I can be relaxed. I can just listen, I can do. And it makes it easy for me, to be honest.
yeah. That's yeah. You can't argue, and you can see that, you know, between the two of you, that you have got that bond, and that goes a long way. But you know,
I'll probably kill him after this trip. On the way home, I'll probably kill him after this trip. But no, it's good. It's a tight space we're in as well. We're getting on well. We know you've got to have a fun side to it as well, but we know when to stop and switch on to the boxing. And this has been educational for Lucy. I'm telling her about Ghana boxers, you know, great Ghana boxers, as in Isaac Dobbo, we've got Nelson, you know. So we've been out here educating ourselves about the local boxers. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It sounds like you really live and breathe it, Lucy. You know, you've really embraced it, and you know, like Sam's saying, you're going into that fight, you're fully focused. You know exactly what you've got to do, and you know, like I said, you just live and breathe boxing. It's what you are and what you do. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, life is short. Life is short.
It is.
So,
grab it, go with it, go with it. Yeah. But 27th of March is your fight day. What do you know much?
Yes.
Do you know much about your opponent?
Watch a little bit. We've done. What to say? I mean, I'm ready for whatever she will bring to the table. Really, I've studied different styles, and so I know what I can do in different situations in the ring. And after every round, we'll come back to Sam, and he will also tell me what to do and change and stuff like that. So I'm not worried at all. I feel like I've got what I need to make this happen.
Yeah.
It's quite hard to work out with a lot of these fighters because there's not a lot on the internet. So what we've done, we've allowed for every sort of style.
Yeah.
You know, we've allowed Lucy to go forward. We worked on going back. We're working on. We know it's hot. She might have to have a breather. We're working on disguising it. So it's just been a camp of working on everything. So there's not an excuse for Lucy not to adapt to whatever the girl comes. You know, the girl's coming here to win. We've seen her. She seems a typical fighting African lady, which are tough. We know that. Lucy's prepared. There's not a stone left unturned, to be honest. We've prepared for everything. we're out here 2 weeks before the fight to get ready for the heat. So, which is down to Lucy's manager, which we got to thank. It's so right that, you know what I mean, it's got to be right. We've done everything right. So we're just so waiting for fight night.
Yeah. No, you've definitely got to climatise, haven't you, to those sort of places, because if you went out there, say, I don't know, you flew out there fight week, for example, you know, it's like in any sport, isn't it? You just won't be prepared for that sort of environment as much as you think.
That's right.
You know, doing the running every morning, it sounds like you've got it absolutely to a T, and you know, it's just a case of keep it up until fight day and then get the job done.
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
we are prepared for it all. And, you know, the good thing is we're in a nice hotel where the food's right. We've even bring our own food just in case. We know what to drink, not to drink. And it's just, yeah. So, do you want to translate for me? But basically, we're prepared, as you say, in every way. And she's now taking a mick out of me. Yeah, we're prepared in every way. And as you say, you've got to be, because it's unbelievably hot out here, even in the evenings.
Yeah. No, I think the subtitles are definitely for you, Sam.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I'll get her to write some down.
So
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I know you shouldn't look beyond a fight, because I know as a fighter, you look at what's in front of you. You know, the fight that's there. But what do you want after this fight? Maybe that's a better question for Sam. I don't know. Where are you hoping to take Lucy after this?
World title. It's let's not all kid ourselves. We're not overlooking this girl at all. You know, that's why we've done all the preparation. But Lucy's in it for that sort of reason. I'm in it for that. I think there's no other reason to be in boxing. If you're an amateur boxer, you want to win the Olympics. If you go pro, you want to win a world title. Everyone can say it, but you got to deliver. And I believe she can. I think, you know, we're going to put on a show, I believe, next Saturday. And I believe from then on, you know, I'm shouting out for the people with the world titles in Lucy's division. We've gone down to featherweight, and with respect to every lady out there, no one's really scaring us. Where you think, oh, I won't go near there. I've got respect for them all, but Lucy's in the mix. She's in the mix to fight any of them, and I believe she can beat them. I wouldn't be here. I've got too much going on in my life, and I mean this with respect. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think she could win a world title. And that's not being above myself, thinking I only work with them sort of people, but I believe she can be a world champion, and that's why we're here.
Well, what
I do.
What do you say to that, Lucy? That's the biggest compliment going, and you know, but it's the proof is there, isn't it? You put the hard work in. Sam sees you putting hard work in, and you know, you're both giving each other the time. It's not just a one-way thing. You know, you're both giving each other the hard work, and you know, you can both see a future, can't you? So
yeah. It wouldn't work between me and Lucy if we didn't have that. You know, she pushes me as much as I push her, if you know what I mean. She, you know, if I could say you're going to be an hour in the gym today, but she wants to be an hour and a half. Do you know what I mean? So it's got, which I like. You can't, as I say, you can't buy this sort of stuff.
No.
Someone prepared to work and learn. In my eyes, I'd give them any time in the world.
Yeah. I think you're born with that. I don't think that's something you can really, you know, you can't sort of pick that up over time. I think you're either born as a tough, hard-working individual, or you know, it's the other way completely, isn't it? But
definitely, so many fighters come up short because they haven't got that dedication. They can have all the talent in the world, but if you ain't got dedication, as you know yourself, it only takes you so far.
Yeah. Well, is it available to watch anywhere, Lucy? Do you know your fight?
If you put some Ghana challenge on your telly.
You come out to Ghana, it's on their telly.
Yeah, that's really helpful. Really helpful.
I gotta be honest. I'm not sure if they're gonna stream it somewhere out from, but I know it's on TV here. I don't think they will do it in Europe. Actually,
it's hard to say. Some people, it's a bit. Some people saying it's going to get streamed.
Yeah,
Some people say it's not going to be streamed. So it's a case of if the guy turns up with a camera, it gets streamed.
Yeah.
If he's down the local pub, it won't be streamed. It's one of them sort of places. So
You've got to live it with the flow.
yeah.
If
So-
someone turns up with a mobile phone and stands at the back.
Yeah. It's a bit like that. It's,
Yeah.
you know, with respect to it, it is a bit like that.
Yeah, I know. Well, Lucy, I wish you all the best. I think, you know, under 2 weeks away. It's, you know, just over a week away. You know, it's Lucy Wildheart going to war, and she's going to come back, you know, with the win, and then go for what you deserve, because clearly you deserve it. You're putting the hard work in. Sam sat there, he's singing your praises, but he's seeing the hard work, so, and he wouldn't say it otherwise.
Definitely.
So
No, definitely.
I want this. I really want this.
honestly, you can see it. You can see it. You can see you're in good shape. You can see you're happy, and a happy fight is a dangerous one. So
That's what I used to say. That's what I used to say, and I believe
very
it.
good saying. It is.
They're really good.
True.
Really
It's
good.
true.
So
I'm never happy, but she's always happy.
I'm happy then.
Sam, it's about the balance, mate. It's about the balance.
Exactly that. Exactly that. Opposites attract. Is that what I say?
Exactly.
Oh,
But no, it's lovely to talk to you both, and I hope you keep up the good work, and I'm sure you will. And enjoy the sun, Sam.
Yes, we're trying. We're trying.
Enjoy the swimming pool, mate. Enjoy it.
We'll send you a postcard.
Oh, lovely. Thanks.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Thank you
Bye.
very
Take
much.
care.
Bye.
Well, Lucy Wildheart, Samm Mullins. What a team. They've seemed to just really bounce off each other well, and they've got just a great understanding of each other. And that, what a partnership moving forward. I think she's clearly, you know, got it in her to go forward. And then Sam was saying, go and get that world title, and why not? You know, I hope she gets it. She deserves it. So wish her all the best for the 27th of March. And yeah, you've been watching JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And I'll see you all soon. Take care.
Oh, you